Many believe that long working hours are a fact of life. They have always been with us. This is simply not true. The truth is far more interesting. For most of human history, work was closely tied to the rhythms of nature. Our current obsession with productivity and long hours is a relatively recent phenomenon. It is a product of specific historical circumstances, not an immutable law of human existence. From ancient civilizations to the Renaissance, work was often seasonal and task-oriented. The Industrial Revolution and subsequent economic changes redefined our relationship with work. Today, technology continues to shape how we work, often blurring the lines between work and personal life. Understanding this history can help us rethink our approach to work and find a healthier balance. Consider the lives of our hunter-gatherer ancestors. These early humans lived in a world vastly different from our own, yet their daily rhythms offer us valuable insights. They lived in small bands, forming tight-knit communities where everyone had a role to play. Moving with the seasons and the availability of food, they adapted to their environment with remarkable resilience. Anthropologists tell us that these groups spent only a few hours each day on subsistence activities. This left ample time for other pursuits. They dedicated the rest of their time to socializing, storytelling, and leisure. These activities were not just pastimes but essential for maintaining social bonds and passing down knowledge. This is not to romanticize the past. Life was often harsh and unpredictable, with dangers lurking in every shadow. Severe weather, natural challenges, and the constant search for food made survival a daily concern. However, it was not dominated by work in the way that modern life often is. Today, many of us find our lives consumed by the demands of our jobs. Similarly, agricultural societies, while undoubtedly more labor-intensive, also had periods of relative rest and festivity. The agricultural cycle dictated the pace of life, with periods of intense activity during planting and harvesting followed by periods of relative quiet. Farmers experienced a natural ebb and flow in their work. This allowed for a more balanced relationship between work and leisure, where community celebrations and rest were integral parts of life. In ancient societies, artisans and craftsmen also had their own rhythms, balancing work with community life. Their skills were highly valued, and their work was often interspersed with communal activities. Market days and festivals provided breaks from daily routines, fostering social bonds and cultural exchange. These events were crucial for the social fabric of ancient communities. Even scholars and students had structured periods of study and rest, ensuring a holistic approach to life. Education was not just about learning but also about integrating into the community. The daily life of ancient societies was a blend of work, rest, and community, offering a stark contrast to our modern, work-centric lives. This balance allowed for a richer, more connected existence. Even in the medieval period, often imagined as a time of relentless toil, people enjoyed more holidays and festivals than we do today. The workday itself was punctuated by numerous breaks for prayer and socializing. The concept of a rigidly enforced 8-hour workday would have been completely alien to people of that era. Work and leisure were more seamlessly intertwined. This is not to say that life in the past was easy. Hardship and exploitation were common. However, it is important to recognize that the relentless pace of modern work is not a universal human experience. Medieval people balanced their work with ample time for rest and celebration. The shift towards our modern concept of work began in the 14th century. The invention and spread of the mechanical clock allowed for a new level of precision in timekeeping. This had profound implications for the organization of labor. Work could now be measured and regulated in ways that were previously impossible. The clock, initially a symbol of progress and efficiency, gradually became a tool for discipline and control. Workers were increasingly expected to adhere to strict schedules. The line between work time and leisure time became increasingly blurred. The mechanical clock's influence extended beyond factories, shaping daily life and routines. Schools and offices adopted strict schedules, further embedding the clock's control over society. The clock became a constant reminder of time's passage, influencing every aspect of life. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th and 19th centuries intensified this trend. Factories, with their reliance on machines and mass production, demanded a regular and disciplined workforce. Workers were forced to adapt to the rhythm of the machine, leading to a significant shift in how time was perceived and managed. The 8-hour workday, far from being a natural rhythm of human activity, was a product of this new industrial order. The result was a dramatic increase in productivity, but also a sense of alienation and disconnection. Workers were increasingly separated from the fruits of their labor, performing repetitive tasks for long hours in often harsh and dangerous conditions. Leisure time, once abundant in agrarian societies, became scarce. The rigid schedules of factory life left little room for relaxation or personal pursuits. This led to the rise of labor movements, as workers fought for better conditions, fair wages, and the right to leisure. The struggle for a balanced life continues to this day, as the legacy of the Industrial Revolution still shapes our work and leisure. The future of work holds the promise of significant change, driven by technological advancements and evolving societal values. As we stand on the brink of this new era, it's essential to understand the forces at play and how they will shape our professional lives. The integration of cutting-edge technology into our daily routines is not just a possibility, but an inevitability. This transformation is set to redefine the very essence of work, making it more dynamic and interconnected than ever before. As artificial intelligence and automation continue to develop, the nature of work itself is transforming. These advancements are not merely about replacing human labor, but enhancing it. Machines and AI can handle repetitive and mundane tasks, allowing human workers to focus on more complex and creative endeavors. This shift is expected to lead to a more efficient and innovative workforce, where human ingenuity is complemented by technological prowess. These technologies have the potential to alleviate the burden of repetitive tasks, freeing up time for more creative and meaningful pursuits. Imagine a world where your job allows you to explore your passions and hobbies, where the mundane is automated and the extraordinary is within reach. This is the promise of the future workplace, a place where creativity and innovation thrive. Remote work, once a rarity, has become a viable option for many, accelerated by the global pandemic. This shift has shown us that work is not confined to a specific location. With the right tools and mindset, productivity can flourish anywhere. The home office has become a new norm, offering a blend of comfort and efficiency that traditional offices often lack. This shift offers the possibility of greater flexibility and a better work-life balance. Employees can now tailor their work schedules to fit their personal lives, leading to increased satisfaction and well-being. The ability to balance professional responsibilities with personal time is a significant step towards a more harmonious life. Employees can now structure their days around personal needs and preferences, rather than being confined to the traditional 9-to-5 schedule. This flexibility allows for a more personalized approach to work, where individuals can optimize their productivity and well-being. The freedom to choose when and where to work is a powerful tool in achieving a balanced lifestyle. Additionally, there's a growing recognition of the importance of mental health and well-being in the workplace. Companies are increasingly aware that a happy and healthy workforce is a productive one. Initiatives such as mental health workshops, stress relief activities, and meditation sessions are becoming commonplace, reflecting a broader commitment to employee well-being. Companies are beginning to adopt policies that prioritize employee happiness, such as shorter work weeks, flexible hours, and increased vacation time. These changes are not just about improving morale but also about fostering a more engaged and motivated workforce. By valuing their employees' time and well-being, companies can create a more positive and productive work environment. The 4-day workweek, for example, is gaining traction as a model that can boost productivity while allowing more time for rest and personal interests. This innovative approach to work scheduling is proving that less can indeed be more. By concentrating work into fewer days, employees can achieve a better balance between their professional and personal lives, leading to higher overall satisfaction. Societal changes are also influencing how we view work. The traditional notions of success and career progression are being redefined by a new generation of workers who value purpose and fulfillment over mere financial gain. This shift is prompting companies to rethink their strategies and align their goals with the evolving expectations of their workforce. Younger generations are increasingly valuing experiences over material possessions, leading to a shift in priorities. This change in mindset is driving a move towards more meaningful and enriching life choices. The focus is on creating memories and experiences that add value to life, rather than accumulating material wealth. The concept of enough is becoming more prevalent as people seek a balance between earning a living and enjoying life. This philosophy encourages a more sustainable and fulfilling approach to work and life, where the emphasis is on quality rather than quantity. By embracing this mindset, individuals can achieve a more balanced and contented existence. As we look to the future, the challenge will be to harness these trends and advancements to create a more balanced and fulfilling work environment. The integration of technology, flexible work arrangements, and a focus on well-being are key components in this journey. By leveraging these elements, we can build a future where work is not just a means to an end, but a source of satisfaction and growth. By embracing technological innovations, advocating for flexible work arrangements, and prioritizing well-being, we can pave the way for a future where work and life coexist harmoniously. This vision of the future is one where individuals are empowered to achieve their full potential, both professionally and personally. The journey towards reclaiming our time is ongoing, but the future holds the potential for a more balanced and enriching way of life. By continuing to innovate and adapt, we can create a world where work enhances our lives rather than detracts from it. The promise of a balanced and fulfilling future is within our grasp, and it is up to us to make it a reality. Today, many of us find ourselves tethered to our work by technology and the demands of a globalized economy. The convenience of being constantly connected has a downside. It means that work can follow us everywhere, from our homes to our vacations, and even into our most private moments. The line between work and life is increasingly blurred. We are constantly on call, and this constant pressure to be productive takes a toll on our health, our relationships, and our sense of well-being. Family dinners are interrupted by work emails, and moments meant for relaxation are overshadowed by looming deadlines. The modern work-life balance is a challenge many of us face daily. The expectation to be available at all times can lead to burnout and stress. We find ourselves answering work calls late at night, checking emails during family outings, and feeling guilty for taking time off. This relentless pursuit of productivity is not sustainable. We need to question these demands and find ways to reclaim our time. The stress and exhaustion are clear indicators that something needs to change. We must prioritize our mental and physical health over the never-ending to-do lists. It is time to rediscover the value of leisure and the importance of disconnecting from work. Taking time to relax and enjoy nature can rejuvenate our spirits and provide a much-needed break from the constant hustle. Our ancestors knew that a life well lived involved more than simply working for a living. They valued time spent with family, friends, and in nature. They understood the importance of community and the joy that comes from shared experiences. We can learn from their example and strive to create a healthier balance in our own lives. By looking back at how previous generations lived, we can find inspiration to make meaningful changes in our own routines. It is a lesson we would do well to remember. By setting boundaries, prioritizing self-care, and making time for the things that truly matter, we can reclaim our time and improve our overall well-being. Let us take the steps necessary to ensure that our lives are not just about work, but about living fully and meaningfully.